Would you trust a GPS if you didn't know how to read the map? Well, most people do exactly that with their own lives when they only look at their zodiac sign and ignore the rest of their birth chart. You know that whole, oh, I'm a Libra, so I'm like this thing? Yeah, hate to break it to you, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. The truth is, your birth chart is like a GPS for your life. It shows where you are, where you came from, and the best routes to take. And today, I'm going to teach you in a super simple and fun way how to read that map without becoming an astrologer or memorizing a ton of complicated terms. Let's go? First, picture this. Your birth chart is basically a photo of the sky at the exact moment you were born. It's like opening Google Maps and seeing that big old "You are here" icon. It shows where the planets were, the signs, and the so-called astrological houses. And together, this creates your very own personal manual for life. To start understanding your internal GPS, focus on 3 super important points. First, the sun sign. That's the one everyone knows. It's what you answer when someone asks, "What's your sign?" The sun represents your essence, who you are deep down, your core identity. Then comes the moon sign. This is all about your emotional world, your feelings, your inner self, your fears. Basically, that little voice in your head that no one else hears. And the third one is your rising sign, also called the ascendant. This is how you show up in the world. Your vibe, your style, the way you act, especially around people who don't know you well. If we compare this to a GPS, sun is your core, where you come from. Moon is your internal conditions, your emotional fuel. Rising is your direction, how you navigate life. Got it? Now, here's the part that most people have no idea about, but it changes everything. The chart has 12 astrological houses. Each one represents a different area of your life. Love, work, money, family, health, friendships. Think of it like this. If your birth chart is a GPS, the houses are the neighborhoods or destinations. For example, if Venus, the planet of love, is in the 7th house, the house of relationships, it shows that this area of your life is super important, full of experiences and lessons. And there's more. Imagine that inside this map there are several characters. Each planet is like a character with its own personality and energy. The sun is the king. The moon is your emotional guide. Mars is the warrior. Venus is the muse of love and beauty. Mercury is the messenger, handling your communication and thinking. And these characters aren't just floating around randomly. They're placed in specific houses, the settings, and influenced by signs, their mood or style. For example, Mars in your career zone, energy, drive, and ambition at work. Venus in the love house, charm, affection, and a strong focus on relationships. So yeah, your chart is basically a stage, full of characters, each with their own role, acting in different areas of your life, helping you or sometimes challenging you along your journey. And here's the big truth. Your birth chart is not a sentence. It doesn't predict exactly what will happen or lock you into a destiny. It's like a GPS. It shows you the roads, the shortcuts, the roadblocks, and even where there's heavy traffic. In the end, you're always the one holding the steering wheel. When you learn how to read your chart, you realize that life isn't about fate. It's about making conscious choices, with you driving and the universe sitting in the passenger seat, whispering little tips along the way.
Just one more thing that could change everything. If you want to receive your free astrological reading, click the link in the description right now. Leave a like, drop a comment below, and follow this channel so YouTube keeps showing you powerful content like this. Bye!